Please may we stand. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, family and friends. My name is Dr. Gerald Ileka. I am the Division Manager for Community Reentry Program. It is my honor to welcome each and every one of you here today to our 31st Community Reentry Network Program biannual graduation ceremony, Spring 2024. Today we celebrate not just the accomplishments of our graduates today, but the resilience, determination, and transformation they have demonstrated. So congratulations, dear graduates. Today you stand tall, shining like diamonds in the sky, and you are going to bloom to your greater future. Here is to new beginnings and bright futures. Please, ladies and gentlemen, help me to give them a very loud round of applause. Thank you so much. Without further ado, I would like to introduce Pastor Stephanie Wilkins of St. John's United Methodist Church. She is going to lead us in invocation. Please join me to welcome Pastor Stephanie Wilkins, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm from the church. Good afternoon, everyone. I think this is a celebration, isn't it? Y'all mighty low key for a celebration. It is my honor to be here with you. I wish you could see you as we're seeing you right now. You're looking bright and shiny. Amen.
Amen.
Whatever is your prayer stance, whatever is your posture, eyes closed, heads bowed, hearts open and receptive. Most gracious one, we gather together today, and we thank you for the blessing of learning. We thank you for the privilege of being able to study in chosen fields and areas and learning new skills. May each of these graduates today feel proud and enjoy celebrating their success. Lord, we pray that they would be able to use their qualifications and knowledge to go out and bless the world. Please give them a passion for learning and for serving. Thank you for the academy that has given them the opportunity to grow and glow and blossom. Let them take these lessons of the past and the present and pave a solid, fruitful road forward. And let them remember to reach back and pay it forward to those who will come after them. Bless all of the staff, bless the family and friends who have traveled with them. Bless this day. Thank you for all who will come. And it's in your name that we pray and we give thanks. And let us all say amen.
Amen.
Thank you so much, Pastor Stephanie Wilson, for that innovative and very spiritual upliftment. Without further ado, I would like to introduce the Director of Houston Health Department, Mr. Stephen Williams, to share some words of encouragement. Please give it up for our Director, please.
How y'all doing? It's really good to see y'all. But before I say anything to you, I have to say something to my staff. Is that okay? Well, staff, I'm really grateful for the work that you're doing. When I looked at this program and I saw 31 biannual. It's like, so if I divide that by 2, that's about 15 years. So I'm grateful that y'all have really been steadfast in your doing this work, because I believe that it's a calling versus a work. To our guests, welcome. This is a momentous occasion because we're talking about people that have actually gone through a program and who've been invited to commit to a fresh start. It's very important for me to be here. I'll tell you just how important it was, because this morning I had to do a presentation in Austin at about 9:30. I told them that I had to be out at 9:30 because I had to be here by 1 o'clock. And I didn't even eat good on the way here. I ate kolaches instead of the vegetables that I was supposed to be eating. I ate one more than I was supposed to. But I wanted to be here because I wanted to say congratulations to you. Congratulations. You know, it's important that we look at what you've done in perspective. I think I was listening to a sermon a couple of weeks ago, and someone said that, you know, one act of a person or one part of a person's life does not define the whole person. And for some reason, that stuck to me, because a lot of times, especially given the climate in our country today, we often choose to define people by one act or one situation. And I know that if I were defined by one act or one situation, I wouldn't be standing here because of some of the things that I did when I was a teenager. Someone was forgiving, someone was guiding, someone was in consultation with me to help me get on the path that led to me here. And so the folks that have worked with you, they're like those folks that worked with me back then. We're talking about 57 years ago, though. But it's not in vain, and there's a debt that you have to them, I think, and that is to not define yourself by your past experiences, but to define yourself by what you're going to do this day forward. When I look at the names, I'm really proud, because I recognize that you're just representative of the class that's here. The graduates, all of these folks, and I'm thinking, man, if all the rest of the folks on this list got jobs, man, y'all are really doing a good job. Because that's really what we want. We want folks to be productive citizens. And so I'm really grateful that you were steadfast and persistent in going through the program, and that you chose to come here in a celebratory fashion to hear us say congratulations. Not only, I think it is up to you to kind of ply your way forward, but to look at who you can give advice to, whose hand you can hold, who's walked the path that actually needs some guidance too. Because I think that as human beings, it is really up to us to be our brother's keeper. And so I encourage you not only to walk on a positive path, but to also hold somebody's hand and to give folks a hand up or a word of counsel, a word of support, so that you can be a blessing to them too. But congratulations, I'm glad I'm here. It was worth that 2.5-hour drive, eating poorly, to be here with you, because I'm always touched every time I hear that anthem plays and I hear people walk in, because I know that you've done a positive thing by really engaging in the program and actually graduating. So congratulations.
Thank you so much, sir. I would like us to please give him more applause, please. Thank you. We would like to call on the Chief of Staff, Office of the Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee, a representative that is going to be talking on her behalf, Yoruba Harris. I think we're going to skip that and move on to the next person who is going to share some words of encouragement with you. He is no other but the Captain, Houston Police Department, Yasser Beshi. Please give him a round of applause.
Good afternoon, everyone. Just let you know, since you guys are graduating today, I also graduated. My actual title is Assistant Chief, so thank you. It's not Captain. No, that was a joke. I've been Assistant Chief for 3 years, okay? It's just like he gave me a lower title. But it's okay. But I do have some word of wisdom I want to share with all of you. First, let me go and thank the family. Let me tell you something how important family is. We can't do anything without their support. And I know, you know, that they were right beside you, guiding you, and whenever you fell down, they were right there for you as well. We cannot be successful in life without their support. This moment is also belongs to the family. Thank you for being here today. That means a lot. This is a great moment because in life, we all go through some tough times, right? We know you went through some tough times, but you got a hand up to turn things around. That's what matters the most. It's not about where have you been, it's about where you're going. So right now, you guys are going in the right direction. That's what matters the most. And we're gonna be right here guiding you and being right next to you as well. Remember this, just as have you gotten a hand up, remember your loved ones and those that have been there for you during these rough times. All these people are here on this stage as well, and they also are your biggest cheerleaders. You are empowered now to move forward and do positive things for yourself and also for the community as well. I do want to share some things with you. Education. Education is priceless. And you know how it feels when you learn something new. You feel more empowered. And don't ever think there's a time limit. Oh, well, I got my college degree 20 years later, 30, it doesn't matter. Long as you're on the path to education, you will continue to grow and develop. Just a few things about me. You know, a college degree, you normally get it in 4 years. It took me 8 years, okay? But you never give up. You take one class here. Sometimes life gets tough. You stop. You keep going back. You keep going back. Before you know it, you have built yourself over the years, and that actually makes you stronger than some other individuals. So those are some of my words of encouragement. And one last thing. You may find people that may want to bring you back, say things about your past. Don't ever let that bring you down, okay? Remember this moment about this accomplishment you had. It's a small win or it's a big win. It's definitely a win, right? And just keep going forward. So those are my words of encouragement. One last thing, once again, family, thank you for being here today. And everyone here on the stage as well. This is a really very proud moment, and I'm honored to be here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for that inspiring words. At this point, I would like to invite anyone from the stage who would like to share some words of encouragement to please come up.
Hi, y'all. My name is John Rosenthal, and I am the Texas State Representative for District 135. And you're too kind, thank you. So I just want to say, I want to echo a little bit of the captain's remarks about how important education is. I was a dropout. I left school. I left my home when I was 17. I was homeless. I went back to school when I was working minimum wage in a sandwich shop. And Captain says he was on the 8-year plan in college. For me, it was 10 years to finish. So I just want to tell you that sky is the limit. You can do what you can do anything that you can capture your dreams if you're willing to do it yourself. And those who are here to support you will help you along the way. And I'm grateful to be here. And I'm just so happy to see you all shining the way that you are today. Thank you for showing up and showing out and staying with it. and I look forward to what you're going to accomplish in the future. Thanks so much.
Thank you, sir.
Hi, everybody. I'm Sally Alcorn, and I'm one of the at-large city council members. So I represent all of you. So call me with your pothole needs or whatever you need from the city of Houston. Listen, it is an honor for me to be here. It's an honor to stand here with these wonderful people from the health department. Director Williams, you're right. These are the best. I'm so proud as a city council member to support this program. It's such a great program. And great to see your faces. I'm sure you gave your families a lot of heartache, but today you're giving them a lot of joy. And it's so great to see you sitting here. I know this was super hard work. This program's hard. But as with all things in life, the really, really good things come with a lot of hard work. So congratulations to you and your families today, and look forward to see what you do in the future.
Thank you.
Wow, I've been wanting to come in and to attend one of the graduations. I'm so excited to be here today, and I can't help but smile to know how proud you must be of yourselves and of each other. I always tell everybody, no matter what, focus on what you want, just whatever you want. The sky's the limit. It's, whatever you don't want won't follow you. It's what you want, so stay focused on that. I, like Sally for the city over there, I'm an at-large council member, so I represent all of you. Don't call me about the potholes, call Sally. Call me about all the good things. Jobs, stuff like that. But anyway, congratulations to you, but also to the families, because it's a journey and we can't do anything alone. We walk together arm in arm, and in unity there's strength. God bless you all, and thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Joaquin Martinez, and I'm one of your Houston City Council members as well. And I definitely feel a sense of honor being here with you all. As I see your faces, I see family members that I've had as well, and including myself, all the journeys that we've taken. And so I'm happy to finally make it here and to be able to see each and every one of you all be successful, continue to be successful. As both my colleagues have mentioned, we're here because we're supporting you, this program, and we want to make sure that folks continue to have this opportunity to take that step forward and positive. So congratulations to the families. Everybody that's here, I grew up in a family of 12, so I know how important family is as well. And so continue to support them. Don't ever leave their side because we can't do these things alone. So again, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for those wonderful, inspirational, encouraging words. At this point, we have a representative from the office of Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee, and he would like to share some words on her behalf. Please welcome Mr. Dennis.
Good afternoon, everyone. Again, my name is Dennis Littlejohn. I'm a staffer with Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee's office, more specifically a caseworker, field representative, and military liaison. Unfortunately, the Congresswoman is not able to make it here in person, but she is always with us because she is fighting and working hard for the 18th Congressional District of Texas. And I just wanted to stop by and help recognize the Houston Health Department and the graduates on the occasion of the Spring Community Re-Entry Network Program graduation. And we have certificates recognizing the graduates, and it simply says, now therefore be resolved that on behalf of the constituents of the 18th Congressional District of Texas, I take great pride in recognizing Houston Health Department and their graduates on the occasion of the 2024 spring graduation. Congratulations to the graduates of this wonderful program. I wish you much success in your future. Your continued hard work and excellence reflects the pride that exemplifies the spirit of excellence in the United States of America. Your spring graduation is most deserving of the respect, admiration, and commendation of the United States Congress. Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I would move forward with the next in agenda. We are going to ask our distinguished ladies and gentlemen to join us down this place as we play some interesting videos from our graduates from the slide here, just to be part of it.
Hi, this is Judge Kyle Carter, and it's my great honor and privilege today to congratulate the 31st biannual graduation class of the Houston Community Reentry Network. I want to thank each and every one of you who are graduating with us today for all of your hard work, your dedication, and your sacrifice in taking the steps necessary to complete this program and to graduate. You're not only improving your own life, but you're taking the steps necessary to make a positive improvement in the lives of others in our community. And for that, I am incredibly grateful. So I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, and congratulations to all of our graduates of the 31st biannual Community Reentry Network graduating class for the spring of 2024. I'm so incredibly proud of you, and I can't wait to see the amazing things that you are going to do in our community. Thank you all, and congratulations.
Hello, my name is Albert Harris. I am 49 years old. I was born and raised here in Fifth Ward. That alone entails the basic of my struggles. But God had a bigger plan. I spent 30 years of my life on and off in prison, just being a true product of my environment. I am a proud father of my only child, a beautiful daughter, who is my heartbeat. The Community Reentry Network program has helped me in more ways than I can imagine. I was in transition from prison to being paroled when my mother passed, and not long after, my oldest brother. That alone set me in a downward spiral, and being mentally and emotionally lost, distant, and confused. 3 of my best friends, close brothers, began encouraging me and helping me in ways that I have never experienced. Frederick encouraged me to attend the resource fair at Wheeler Baptist Church, which allowed me to meet Renzi Stone, a representative of the City of Houston Reentry Network program. Once I was enrolled, I began taking daily classes, sometimes twice a day due to my schedule. The topics and discussions during the daily classes has taught me how to be transparent and open about what I am facing and feeling at the moment. Life can throw some very hard trials before you, but I've been taught and reassured that these light afflictions are only temporary and everyone has a hill to climb. The CRNP program under the Lord's direction has helped me tremendously. I have a counselor, Mr. Wayne Bowen, a facilitator, Ms. Mary Henry, and the director, Dr. Gerald Aliki, who is more than willing to help me and others succeed in our journeys, not only with a job employment, but with a career. This program has taught me how to forgive myself and defy all odds, plus how to be a father to my daughter who I love and not just be a provider. Also, it has taught me to pursue a positive relationship with positive people. It has taught me how to live and to pursue my journey with a passion in a field that I love. This program teaches you how to build a resume, continue your education, pursue trades, and gain employment. I am currently working for Julie Watson and Joanna Shaw at Food Serve Staffing. It is a second chance job company. The CRNP is needed because it changes a man's thoughts and redirects his outlook, plus impacts his life, builds him up, rejuvenates him, impacts him to reach back into his community to be a positive force that stands for what's right and yells no more. And because of this program, I have achieved all of the above and continue to make an impact on my community. While continuing to walk my road to success, I highly recommend everyone to enroll into this program. My motto is, reach one, teach one.
Hi, I'm Dolores Swain. On December 15, 2023, just 5 months ago, I was released from the Texas Department of Criminal Justice after serving 30 years and 2 months. 76% of my adult life was spent behind bars. I was finally released. I was overwhelmed, yet confident. I knew there would be challenges for me to overcome. I also knew some people would doubt my desire to succeed. Everybody doesn't believe in re-entry, nor does everybody see my change. So when I heard from a friend, a former CRNP graduate, that the City of Houston had a re-entry program, I came running. When I got there, I found a safe place for all injustice impacted people. We are not judged, we are welcome, supported, and encouraged. In the groups, you can share and you can be who you really are. It's common ground because it all began from brokenness. The CRNP program helped with interviewing techniques and so much more. The CRN program taught me to think critically. The CRN helped me to dress for success and taught me how to write a letter of explanation explaining my 30 years of not working. The CRNP program also helped me with my attitude. I'll determine my altitude. The program positively affirmed me as a sister, aunt, friend, mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, and hopefully one day soon, a coworker. We all have a story to tell. Our facilitators encouraged us to embrace our past. We learned that our past does not determine our future. I don't look like what I've been through. The CRNP program has given me new hope. When I wake up, I'm excited to get to Kashmir Center. The statistics say that 50% of us will return to prison within a year. Because of the CRNP program, this woman is going to succeed. This woman is going to beat the odds. This woman is no longer a number. In prison, you must wear white. The white I wear today will forever be an option, not a demand. This woman is going to the top. Thank you, City of Houston. Thank you for the CRN counselors and group facilitators.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Julius Kennard. It's an honor for me to be here. Thank you. Thank you. I would like to take this moment to first thank God, then I'd like to thank this program for giving me this opportunity to not only graduate, but to become a better person. This next speaker is one of the most courageous, goal-driven, God-fearing, and loving individuals I know. I can honestly say if it wasn't for her, I would have never attended this program. For those of us who are married, we understand that when our spouse keep mentioning something, that means they want us to do it. With no further ado, I would like to present my priceless, precious wife, Miss Kia Kennard.
You got me, Miss Henry. You got me real good. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. That's better. Good afternoon, distinguished guests, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, the graduates of Spring 2024. Graduates, you have reached a significant milestone in your lives, and it is an honor to stand before you to celebrate your success. First and foremost, I want to thank God for waking me up this morning. Amen. Secondly, big congratulations to all of you rocking your beautiful caps and gowns today. You did it. Each one of you has worked tirelessly to reach this point. Your success today is a testament to your determination and perseverance. Think back to when you first started this journey. Remember the anticipation, the nerves, the uncertainty, and the excitement. And now, here you are at the start of a new chapter, having accomplished what you once only dreamed of. I remember the day I graduated from the Community Reentry Network program. I didn't graduate high school. Whew. I didn't put on a cap and gown and walk across the stage to endless possibilities. That day came the day I graduated from the Community Reentry Network program. That is still, thank you. That is still one of the most rewarding days of my life. If you're like me, I didn't think this program could teach me anything. However, I wondered why I would always see people going in and out of the classroom, What was so special about the classroom? Me being the curious person I am, I wanted to know. What I experienced was unexpected. Before I came into the program, I was arrogant, I was entitled, I had my own sometimes debilitating beliefs and was reaching for low-hanging fruit. I had low morals, high expectations of others, and was a major people pleaser. With the help of this program, my counselor, Mr. Wayne, Miss Mary Henry, Mr. Cantu, who isn't here today, and Ms. Selexman, my stinking thinking turned to good thinking. Yes. God and this program changed my life. My definition of success is no longer defined by my outer appearance, what I own, or how much money I have or I don't have. My definition of success is living in obedience to God and loving myself for who God says I am. No longer living in the past or the future, but doing the very best that I can do every 24 hours. To remain sober and free of hedonistic thinking. That's something I learned in this program. Your success is not measured by the certificate you receive today, but by the growth you have experienced and the person you have become along this journey. It is a culmination of late nights, early mornings, countless hours of reflections, and perhaps a few tears. But through it all, you have persevered, and for that, you should be immensely proud. As we celebrate your achievements, it is essential to acknowledge those who have supported you along the way. I would like to take this time to acknowledge the person who has supported me over the past 15 years of my life, and that is my husband, Mr. Julius Kennard, who is also a graduate today. I look upon him proud to be his wife. I wouldn't be the person I am today without his leadership, his guidance, understanding, and unconditional love. I love how God brought me through this program first and how he has now brought you through. Mr. Kennard, I am proud of you. My husband was released this year, March 15th of 2024. Today marks 91 days of his release, and he is graduating today. Alfonso, I love you, and I'm looking forward to growing with you, supporting you, and being a part of where God is taking you. You were destined for greatness. I'm so in love with you, and congratulations, Papa. To the families, friends, counselors, and sponsors of our graduates, your unwavering support and encouragement have been invaluable. You have been the pillars of strength, offering a kind word, a listening ear, and unconditional love. Graduates, let's take a moment to thank these incredible individuals who have stood by us through thick and thin. Today, we celebrate your achievements, which are numerous and varied. It is important to remember that success is not without its challenges. Each of you have faced obstacles along the way. There were moments of doubt, times when the path seemed uncertain, and days when giving up might have felt like an easier option. But it was in these moments that you have discovered your true strength. You learned to navigate through difficulties, to adapt, and to keep moving forward even when the going got tough. These challenges have not defined you, rather they have refined you, making you stronger and more resilient. The Community Reentry Network program has provided you with a foundation, but it is your determination, your courage, and your willingness to keep learning that will propel you to greater heights. Embrace the unknown with confidence. The road ahead will not always be smooth, but it is yours to navigate and to shape. In closing, I urge you to hold on to the passion that brought you here, to the values that have guided you. Continue to dream big, to strive for excellence, and to make a difference in the world. Graduates, today is not an end, but a beginning. It is the start of a new chapter, one you have the power to write and sometimes rewrite. As you step forward into this new chapter, carry with you the lessons you have learned. Moving forward, we make good choices. Good choices. We move away from stinking thinking and we move towards positive change. Congratulations, class of spring 2024. Go forth and make your mark on the world. Your future is bright, and I have no doubt that you will achieve great things. Thank you, and congratulations once again.
Good afternoon. My name is Gregory Roberson, and I spent November 11th of 2022 to March of this year behind bars. Being in front of you as a 2024 graduate of the City of Houston's Community Reentry Network program is so strange. See, 28 years ago, as the first elected Black student body president, I was standing on the very same podium delivering a commencement address to the University of Northern Colorado's graduating class of 1996. Like today, that marks a Like today, that marks a significant turning point in my life that I will always remember. I relocated to Houston after graduating, where I worked as a corporate paralegal for more than 20 years with great success. But my existence and way of living abruptly ended in a terrible way. It was during my imprisonment that I resolved to reclaim my life. I was determined to figure it out, even though I had no idea where to begin. I wasn't sure how the community reentry program would benefit me when I first heard about it, but I knew it was an opportunity that I should take advantage of, and I'm pleased I did. The Community Reentry Network program has been instrumental in helping me rediscover my self-worth, confidence, purpose, and sense of belonging to the community. I may not have come from a background of poverty, lack of access to education, or absentee parents, but I nevertheless experienced hardships in life and failed to respond appropriately to these circumstances. Despite the fact that life challenges are unfair, they affect everyone equally. I have been eternally transformed by the perspective on life that the Community Reentry Network program has given me. I wasn't particularly taught anything new by the program, but it did serve to reinforce all of the beliefs and ideals I already knew to be true because I was raised with them. I had deviated from these ideals and ideas at some point in my life, and I'm incredibly grateful to the program for helping me to rediscover who I really am. Thank you.
We can do better, please. Let us give them a very, very loud round of applause. Thank you. Thank you so much. I would like to introduce a known soloist who happens to be a staff of Houston Health Department. She is historically an artist that has backed up many known artists in the United States. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me to welcome on stage Sandra Cooper, the Division Manager for Houston Health Department.
Good afternoon. I would like to say congratulations. This is my very first time being able to attend such a special occasion. As I was driving here, I kept saying, oh, what am I going to sing at a graduation? My first time ever doing this at a graduation. But I was also speaking with Ms. Moore. I say, you know, I'm listening to everyone, and in spite of whatever we go through, and even when our days are seeming bright, we need to be encouraged. And so I picked the Donald Lawrence song to sing to you guys today to encourage yourself, no matter what you're going through, to just stand tall and know that God is always with you. So I'm going to sing this quick song and get out your way so you guys can go about your day, and congratulations. Sometimes you have to encourage yourself. Sometimes you have to speak victory, doing your task, and no matter how you feel, speak a word and you will be healed. Speak over yourself, encourage yourself in the Lord. Sometimes you have to speak a word over yourself. Depression's all around, but God is a present help. Oh, the enemies created walls, but those giants, they will fall. Speak over yourself, encourage yourself in the Lord. Oh, as I minister to you, oh, I minister to myself. Life can hurt you so till you feel there's nothing left. Oh, no matter how you feel, speak a word and you will be healed. Speak over yourself. Speak over yourself. When it seems like it's rough and you can't take it, speak over yourself. Yeah, speak over yourself. Yeah, yeah, speak over yourself. Encourage yourself in the Lord.
Woo! She took me to church for a minute. But something I just got from this is speak over yourself. Positivity. Thank you so much, Miss Sandra Cooper. Let us give her another big round of applause, please. All right, moving forward. Moving forward, I would like to introduce our keynote speaker. Give me a moment to let us know who he is. Our keynote speaker is no other but Jarvis Johnson, a native of Houston, Texas, and a small business owner. He has been State First Leader for North Houston since 2005, first elected to serve District 139 in the Texas House of Representatives in 2016, which includes the Eckers Home, Independence Heights, Garden Oaks, Oak Forest, Greater Inwood, to name but a few. Jarvis has championed foster care reforms, affordable housing policy, sickle cell disease care, and supported public education teachers and our retirees. As an alumni of Texas Southern University, Jarvis has used his position on the powerful Appropriations Committee to fight for equitable funding for HBCUs. Notably, he secured $1 million to support Booker T. Washington High School in District 139 during the 86th legislative session. Additionally, he secured a historic $143 million in extra funding for Texas Southern University during the 86th legislative session. Representative Johnson is currently the Vice Chair of the Homeland Security and Public Safety and Community Safety Select Committees. During his tenure in the Texas House of Representatives, Representative Johnson has served on the Culture, Recreation and Tourism, Urban Affairs, Appropriations, Homeland Security and Public Safety, as well as serving on the Appropriations Committee. Among Johnson's many legislative achievements includes establishing a sickle cell task force, authorizing the Houston Land Bank in Texas statutes, and expanding the ability to provide affordable housing, and expanding legal representation for foster youth, to name but a few. Before he served in the Texas House of Representatives, Johnson was one of the youngest members elected to the Houston City Council. Elected to serve District B in 2005, he brought economic opportunities to the district and fought diligently to increase jobs. Representative Johnson is a member of Omega Fraternity. Most importantly, he is a proud father to two beautiful children, Naoya and Jervis Johnson II. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our keynote speaker, Representative Jervis Johnson.
Good afternoon. How's everybody this afternoon? This has been a tremendous program, and then y'all invited me. I don't know what y'all were thinking of, but I am going to be as fast as I possibly can, because every commencement program I've ever been to, I have never remembered what that person said. And so I'm not going to waste your time and tell you all this wonderful thing, because everybody here has already said wonderful things about you guys and to you. I have to the Kennard family. Is it Kennard? God damn. I love you too. I love you too. And I love you because they don't tell your story. They don't tell that story of black love like that. They always say that black men are so bad and horrible, but you had a lady stand by you for 15 years, and you stood by her for 15 years. That is what love and that is what our families actually look like. But on television, they say a whole bunch of other stuff. The music, the video, they tell a whole bunch of stuff about us that ain't true. But before I get in there, let me just say thank you to whoever invited me, and that was Nada. I know she invited me. Let me thank Nada for inviting me to be the keynote speaker for today. It has certainly been an honor to stand here before you. But to all of are these the instructors? Or who are the instructors of this one? Please, let's give them a big round of applause. Everybody needs to stand up. If you taught a class, or wave your hand and stand up, thank you so much for what you guys have done. If you teach anybody, you need to be congratulated, because it is hard. It is hard to teach, especially adults that have been through things. But I want to thank you guys, and certainly for your dedication, for the work that you do. I know you get paid to do this, but you don't get paid enough. Teachers all over, I don't care if it's in these type of programs or in schools, they don't get paid enough to do the work that they do, because they get a whole lot of blame but never any of the credit. So I want to thank you guys. To Director Williams, what a wonderful job you have done as being the director. You're going to keep on being director, right? As long as your desire is, because you have done a phenomenal job, brother. And I want to thank you for that. And to all my colleagues who are here from the State House, Jolanda Jones just walked in. Give her a big round of applause. Jolanda trying to be everywhere. To Brother Rosenthal, and to the two city council members, thank you so much for the work that you guys are doing. This is a hard thing to do. Everybody thinks that this thing is easy. And then everybody wants to run for office until they get there and go, damn, this is hard. It's like, yeah, you remember all that blame and finger pointing you was doing when you was on the other side? Now you're sitting up here, you getting all them fingers pointed at you. You don't like it, do you? But this is a hard job, but you know, None of the work that I have done makes me more proud than what I'm doing right now. And it's talking to people just like you who have had your moments, have had your low times, but at the end of the day, you have done the impossible, and that is certainly to get up, dust yourself off, and do better. And you certainly will do that, but you have to stay focused. There's so many things that I can say to you. I got about 44 things written down here, but I'm only gonna give you about 5 of them. Yeah, I know, right? Because it's 1 o'clock, and I don't know why y'all had a program at 1 o'clock, because I have not had lunch. And so I'm gonna try to be as quick as I possibly can. Number 1, nobody owes you anything. Remember that. You have done what you did, and don't nobody owe you anything. And don't think, because now you have decided to turn your life around, that all of a sudden you think somebody owe you something. Now, you have spent how many years being a screw-up, and now you done found God, and now you done got yourself together. You learned how to tie a tie. You know, your shoes are clean. You ain't doing all this bad stuff no more. And now you think the world is mine now, and everybody owe me everything. No, nobody owes you anything. So, but you have to stay focused on you. Remember that. You owe you. I don't owe you. I want to help you. Everybody here wants to help you, but the only person that owes you a better you is you. So remember to be a better you to you. Every day, wake up, as the beautiful songstress just pointed out. Encourage yourself every day. I'm gonna be better today than I was yesterday. I'm going to say something nice to somebody before I expect them to say something nice to me. I'm going to take that chip off on my shoulder and I'm going to knock it off. And I'm going to be better so that when I pay myself, now I'm okay. And then from there, everybody going to see that success and be like, oh, I want to be a part of that. Because everybody loves somebody who's confident, but know that they're doing the right thing. Number 2, you got to continue to grow. You've gotten this far in life. Keep going. You've went through your trials, your tribulations, your ups and your downs, but you got to continue to grow. Every single day you got to grow. Everybody up here said they was on a 8-year plan, a 7-year plan, a 10-year plan. I was on that same plan. I had that 7-year plan. I was graduate of Texas Southern University. I was at Phoenix Outreach Youth Center, being an executive director over there. Where Miss Barrier? Miss Barrier is still here. Hey, Miss Barrier. Miss Barrier, one of my most dedicated volunteers and helpers and mothers, was always there. We were working. I was doing everything that I could, working full-time, going to school full-time, and then working at Phoenix Outreach. And it took me 7 years to get a 4-year degree, but I wasn't going to let that stop me. I continue to push on. I continue to move forward every single day. So I have to make sure that you guys understand, continue to grow. Put yourselves in a trade program. Now you've gotten this far, but now you need that experience. Now you need that tangible opportunity to go now do a job. Find out what that job is. Don't go chase the money. That's easy. You can chase it. Find yourself to be around great people. Number 4, stop hanging with them same fools no, player, come on, hang out with me. No. Those same people that you hang with, that means you're going to get what you already got. Now, how many of you want to get better? Everybody wants to. How many of y'all want to get better? And show me by around. Okay, you went to this class. You got to stop hanging with people that helped you get to where you were. Now you got to start hanging with people that's going to help you get to where you want to go. And I know that sometimes that's hard. Well, they ain't in my neighborhood. They are. But they may not be next door. They may be in your church. They may be a part of this program. Make sure you're doing good networking. The people that you saw up here and that spoke to you, make sure you get their phone numbers. Ask them. Get an email. Make sure you start hanging out with the seniors. Start hanging out with the elderly. That wisdom is something else. That wisdom is something else. I know it was bad. I know we always thought we knew everything, and that's the reason why we're in these positions where we are, because we knew everything growing up, right? Every time your mama said something, you'd be like, I know. Mama tell you, say, you need to stop it. I know. you need to go do, I know, and the first time you get in trouble, what happened? Why you get in trouble? I don't know. So you gotta keep growing. You don't know everything, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Didn't he do that, Miss Kennard? He did the same thing, I know. It happens. So let's keep doing that. Number 5, you gotta treat your loved ones, those that cared for you, loved you, and protected you all those years, treat them like it's the greatest job you've ever had or greatest job you've ever wanted. The greatest job you ever want gonna pay you millions of dollars, right? Anybody wanna be a millionaire? Anybody? Anybody wanna be a millionaire? And you can use this philosophy for relationships too. Treat your significant other or your loved ones like it's the greatest job you ever have. Because you know what you'll do for that great job? You're gonna always be on time. You're gonna always stay a little later. You're gonna always go the extra mile. Even when the supervisor comes in and makes you angry, you ain't gonna cuss that supervisor out now, will you? Because you understand there's a consequence to that. But see, those that loved you and took care of you when you were at your lowest, they showed up at court when nobody else would. They would put money on your books. When they were doing all of those things for you, they didn't need to. They didn't have to. Unless you was doing a bid for them. But at the end of the day, treat the loved ones in your life like it's the greatest job, it's like the greatest boss you ever had. And I know all y'all want to be your own boss. But treat it like your job. And if you do that, you'll see how much they appreciate you and then how much more you'll be appreciated. Lastly, I know this is controversial because I know a lot of seniors are back there. But contrary to popular belief, God don't fix nothing. But he opens every door for you to walk through. He's already given you your strength. He's giving you your power. He's giving you your intelligence. He's giving you everything that you need. And he said, here. But don't think because you're sitting there going, God, I need you to fix this while you're laying in bed. Because faith without works is what? We know that. We know it so well when you hear it. Faith without works is what? But we don't believe in it. That means you got to get up. That means you got to go to work. That means you got to fix what you broke. God ain't going to fix it. He's already fixed it. It's left up to you to now make sure. But stop saying, God, fix it while you're laying in bed. He going to fix it tomorrow. And then you get mad at God because he didn't fix it the way you wanted it fixed. But it was already fixed. It's already your success. So stop doing the stuff that you used to do and just accept the true blessing that God has already given you by being positive, by being loving, by being energetic, by being optimistic, by knowing you're going to be a greater you because God is within you. And when you do that, there is no stopping you. So I hope that each and every one of you today, enjoy this day. Remember this day. Remember the love, the admiration that you got, the congratulations that you got, but that's just one step. Now it's time to move to the next step of your life. And when you do, people will be right there to help you as long as they know that you're helping yourself. So I hope you guys enjoy this moment, but that's all it is. It's a moment. But it's a moment to build on. And when you build on that moment and see yourself tomorrow and see yourself next week and see yourself next month, you're going to look back on this and then make sure that you find somebody who is in the same position that you were in, and you grab that little person and you tell them that's not how it needs to be. You got to lay a pathway for them that you make sure that they don't follow the bad path. So that means you're creating a new pathway for them. Congratulations to you guys. God bless you. And I hope that the success that you all see in your minds, that you will endure in your heart till the very end. God bless.
Congratulations. I think you should stand up and clap for yourself. Because if you don't love you, who gonna love you? My name is Jolanda Jones. I'm the state representative for House District 147. And I will not take a lot of your time. I want for you to know that I'm extremely proud of you. I also believe that you shouldn't be judged by when you fall. You should be judged by how you get up, right? And you've gotten up. Representative Johnson was speaking truth to power, right? Because if God fixed everything for you, you wouldn't have ended up where you were. But I also believe that government has an obligation to help you if you decide to do what's right. I'm gonna say that again. I believe government has an obligation to help you when you decide to change the trajectory of your life and go in the right direction. So what I wanna do is I wanna give a certificate of recognition from the state of Texas, House District 147, to the Community Reentry Network Program, because let me tell you a little something about government. As quiet as it's kept, everybody think we got unlimited resources. They think we got money for everything. Let me be clear, we do not. And when there's not enough money, if you grew up poor like me, I'm from 3rd Ward, Houston, Texas, the oldest of a single mama, we got evicted all the time. We didn't have lights, we didn't have water. I ate free and reduced lunch. Sometimes that was my only meal of the day. And I was embarrassed of how I grew up. But I worked really hard to make the right decisions. I don't know that I wanted to be elected. I don't even think I knew I could be elected. And yet here I am. Thank you, Jesus. But we've all done things that we don't want people to know we did. Everybody has. I don't care if we standing up here and we look like we made all the right decisions. I trust when I tell you everybody has done something they don't want people to know to do, that they did, right? Let me be clear, including myself. And I'm just thankful that I was able to overcome some of my bad decisions, just like I know you will. So maybe one day you'll be elected. But government does not always spend money on us. Government does not always allocate money, which is why Representative Johnson being on the Appropriations Committee is so important. It's a very prominent committee to be on because it's follow the bag, like in state government, to use his words. They didn't have to give money for a reentry program. But you know what? The best deterrent to crime is a good job. I'm gonna say that one more again. The best deterrent to crime is a good job, right? And for a good job, you need to be educated at something, whatever it is. Representative Johnson also spoke truth to power when he said, find out something you love and figure out how to earn a living doing it. Then it ain't work. You get up every day. Hey, Stephen, nice to see you over there, my friend. So I want to give this certificate of recognition to the Community Reentry Network Program. Who need to come up here? Okay, I can't say your name. Tell me your name again. Yeah, and if people ever say I'm just mean, make sure you tell them I'm real funny too. What's your name?
Gerald Ilika.
Okay, that part. I'm not gonna read this certificate to y'all, but it gives a commendation and recognition to this program, because but for this program, you wouldn't have what you need to start the next chapter of your life. And I wanna thank you for being committed to people who haven't always been role models for good behavior, but now they are. And you don't have to do this, and money didn't have to be allocated for this. But I think it's important, because I'm gonna say this one more again. I said this when I got up here. You shouldn't be judged on how you fall down. You should be judged on how you get up, and if you get up, and what you're gonna do next, and whether you're going to be a role model to your children, to your grandchildren, to your families who may have written you off. I support you. I'm gonna say that again. I support you. And I'm proud of you, because it is so easy to get in trouble, and it's much more difficult to get out of trouble. I'm gonna say that again for y'all young people. There's some young people out here. It's so easy to get in trouble, and it's so difficult to get out of it. So learn from these people, and I want to present this certificate of recognition to you. And when this is over, I'm gonna learn your last name. Thank you again. My name is Yolanda Jones. I'm the state representative for House District 147. And I believe in fighting for the least, the last, and the lost. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
I guess I'll use this one. Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, we'd like to thank State Representative Jarvis Johnson for the speech, for the encouraging words, for the inspiring words of wisdom that he just gave us. Can y'all give him a round of applause? I thank you. I wrote my notes down like I was in church, and I'm ready to go forth and teach some more. We also want to thank my fellow Cougar, you go Cougs, go. Yolanda Jones, for her words of inspiration. Be more specific. University of Houston Cougars, y'all. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. We want to also thank you to all of our guests for sharing this wonderful occasion with our graduates. Graduates, can you give them a hand, please? We want to thank all of you all on the stage who came to support us on today. And I want to also acknowledge the volunteers. Can y'all stand up real quickly? These are future graduates that will be coming out in 2024. And then we have a young MBK, young man, they volunteered to help you all get seated. So we thank you for that. As we prepare to confer the certificates, I would like to thank you graduates for allowing us, CRNP, to pour into your growth. While blooming into the future, I want to encourage you to continue to soar. S, stay focused. O, overcome your personal obstacles. A, adjust your attitudes. And remember, R, remember to think for good. Thank you.
Javi Baez Jr. Portia Bigham. Miss Ernestine Bruce. Mr. Jordan Clark. The lovely Miss Andrea Davis. Mr. Joseph Dowdell. Miss Leola Gamble. Mr. Christopher Gibson. Mr. Albert Harris. Mr. Courtney James. The Lovebird,
Julius Kennard. The lovely Miss Dolores Lee. Here comes the superstar, Terrence Lewis. Alrighty, now here we go, James Patterson. Welcome, Mr. Eric Payne. Another superstar, Gregory Robertson. Mr. Shannon Smith. We welcome Dwayne Williams. Last but not least, welcome Mr. Beautiful Keisha Ross.
Congratulations to everybody. I feel like I had to say this because I used my man Marcus back there as part of my speech, but I didn't tell you the good stuff. Because while he was a screw up, but now he is a CEO of his own nonprofit, Brick Hard for God. While he is an ex-felon, he is also, he's a part of my program for my Second Chance program, where he is the director of that. And doing phenomenal work with Brick Hard for God, making sure that you have programs for you guys. So make sure you look up Marcus, because he's doing some phenomenal work. So, brother, I apologize for using you and saying bad things about you, but I ain't say nothing good about you. Got to always say something good about you, man. Thank you.
I want to say something really quickly. I didn't expect to say this, but I need to look each one of you dead in the eyes, right? I noticed when I was shaking your hands after you've reached a milestone in your life, a positive milestone in your life. Some of y'all didn't look me in my eyes. You got to fake it till you make it. You may not have the confidence that you're going to have. But I want to share a quick little story. You got to look me in my eyes. Because if you looking down when you come up to me, I already know I got you. Y'all from the hood. I'm from the hood. I'm from the corner of Scott and McGowan. A lot of fights ain't got nothing to do with fists. They got to do with you in somebody's head, right? Jobs are the same way. If you come to me and you shake my hand real limp, I know I got you. I know you don't think you should be here, right? If you won't look me dead in my eyes like this, I know you think you worse than me or you're less than me. And so I want to share this quick little story. I'm the first lawyer in my family. I got a job at this law firm in El Paso, Texas, called Kim Smith, Duncan and Hammond. I was the first black law clerk and the first black lawyer at that law firm. And I had never seen nice stuff, but my grandmother taught me that you need to fake it till you make it. Don't let nobody see you sweat. That's what she told me. No matter where you are, act like you're supposed to be there. So I get up to the top floor of this downtown office building in El Paso, Texas, and they tell me I got a secretary, I got a paralegal. They gave me some business cards with my name on them. I ain't never seen no business cards before with my name on them. I got a white secretary. I ain't know black people could have white secretaries. And I had an office and they had my name on it. It said Yolanda Jones. I was like, ooh-wee. Now I'm thinking that they don't know. I'm acting like here. I'm supposed to be here. I got a big old desk made out of oak. They're evidently very expensive. I walked in, they were like, Miss Jones, look at your office. You know, we'll be back to get you. I went in that office. I closed the door. I called my grandmother. I said, Grandma, you ain't gonna believe it. I got a white secretary. And I got an office with my name on it. And I got some cards with my name on them. But I act like I was supposed to be there. Them people who walked in, they didn't know I was scared. They didn't know I had doubts. But you gotta fake it till you make it. So I'm gonna say that one more again. The next time you meet somebody, you look them dead in their eye. Like you from the hood. If you from the nickel, you know what that's like. And you shake hands and you shake them tough. Don't give me no limp handshake. And you make people think you supposed to be there till you make it where you supposed to be at. Y'all understand me? And for those of you who didn't look me in my eyes, I said I need for you to look me dead in my eyes. That's some hood stuff right there. And you let people know you're supposed to be there. You're supposed to be here. You're supposed to have graduated. You're supposed to have turned your life around. And you need to have pride in where you at. Because you could be somewhere else. That's all I want to say. Thank you.
Okay, good afternoon. Thank you so much to all of our distinguished guests for being here on today. Thank you so much for our wonderful speech by Representative Johnson. I want to start by giving out these certificates of appreciation. I want to thank also the graduates for being here. I know that it was not easy to get here. I know that some people didn't have transportation. I know some people just got out. I know that some people may have had challenges in the home. I know a lot of things happen, right? But you all were here, so I want to start off by thanking you all for coming here every day. I also want to thank your families for being here on today. I know it was not easy for you all. I know that adding an additional person in the household is not always easy. I know the lights go up. I know the water goes up. I know the food goes up. I know that things change in the house, so I want to thank you all for welcoming our community members back into the home. So thank you all for being here as well. I want to thank all the community partners who are here on today. You guys have worked with us tirelessly to support people who are coming back home, who are participating in our program, and so thank you all for coming here as well. And so what I'm going to say is going to be really, really quick because now we're going to get on to the part that everybody has missed lunch, and so I want to make sure everybody gets lunch. So with that said, the first certificate of appreciation goes to State Representative Jarvis Johnson. We thank you for being here on today. The next certificate of appreciation goes to Pastor Stephanie Wilkins. Right in my eye. Okay. There you go.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. We have another certificate of appreciation for Captain Yasar Bashir. Thank you. We appreciate you. We have another one for Miss Sandra Cooper. We're happy to have you here. Thank you. Now, I know some of you all may be thinking, we shortchanged some people. Don't worry. We have more to come. We appreciate you all for being here on today. Okay, with that said, there's just a couple of comments that I wanted to share on today. And the first one being one that I got from a great mentor of mine, and that is, so a man thinketh, so is he. So I want you all to just reflect on where you've been. All that is in the past, leave it there. Where you are today, today is a gift, it's a present. Be present and right now. And the future, look forward to it. Make plans for your future. Know where you're going. Know that whatever your future holds is positive, right? Know that what you're going to do in the future is something that has nothing to do with your past. Everybody here has already told you, network with people that are positive, that are going in positive places, that are doing great things. You can always lean on the staff that's here, on the community partners that's here. We want to help you. We want to support you. Some of you guys I've met As a part of the program, Dr. Elika is here. He's here to support you. All the staff is here to support you. We want to help you all do the level best that you can do, all right? The last thing that I wanted to do is introduce you all, for those who may know and may not know, the staff that is here. Will all the program staff please stand? We have our trainer, Ms. Mary Henry. We have all of our counselors, Mr. Wayne Bourne, Mr. Alfredo Ortiz, Ms. Nada Henry. We also have some new staff members here, Ms. Tatiana Wilson, Ms. Elvia Coronado. We have also Robin, who is here, and we also have Ms. Veronica Williams. And we also have another new counselor here, Ms. Sharon Eigelhart. Is there anybody up in the back of the room? Ms. Cynthia Stansfield-Gastil. We also have Laquita Burks, and we have Ms. Maria Castro Barnaby, and we also have Anna Faustin and Marie Faustin and Michael Long, I'm sorry. But that's not it on the staff. We also have on the stage two of our assistant directors who work very diligently to support us through this work. We have Ms. Patricia Watson, and we also have Assistant Director Deborah Moore. We thank you. And we also have a graduate of our program from many, many years ago, Mr. Alfred Jones. He's joined us as well. If I have missed anyone here, please charge it to my head and not my heart. Thank you all for coming.